Hello everyone, Twana Michelle here, narcissistic abuse recovery coach and mental health therapist, and today I'm going to tell you all about the narcissist dramatic exit. What does the dramatic exit look like? Why do they do it? And how should you respond to that? Now, if you have been with the narcissist for any period of time, then you have likely gone through the narcissistic abuse cycle, which consists of the love bombing and the idealization stage, where they are just showering you with gestures of love and kindness and affection and all of the things that you want in a relationship. They are giving all of it and they are bringing it really strong. And then after that idealization, love bombing stage, they're going to start to devalue you, and you are going to start to see more acts of cruelty, more emotional harm. They're going to be putting you down, trying to damage your self-esteem. So they are really going to start to basically devalue you and put you down and everything. And following that stage, it's going to lead you to the discard. The discard is where they basically throw you away like, you're trash. They're going to find some way to get rid of you. That's what the discard phase is. And then the last phase of the narcissistic abuse cycle is the hoovering, where after they discard you, they're going to try really hard to get you back. It's very similar to the love bombing stage, but not exactly, because they don't just use love bombing to hoover and try to get you back. Sometimes they're stalking, harassing, whatever. They're just trying to get some emotional reaction from you, some form of communication. So we're going to talk about the dramatic exit and when that occurs. That occurs, of course, during the discard cycle of narcissistic abuse. So during the discard cycle, now some of you have said to me before and may be thinking, they haven't really gotten rid of me or rejected me or thrown me away. It was the other way around. Perhaps that is true. The narcissist, if they don't directly get rid of you and discard you, then they will create circumstances in which you are likely going to cut off the relationship and get rid of them. So all in all, it's their doing. They are creating this. They are manipulating the situation to get what they want, regardless of if they are directly doing it or if they are creating circumstances that ensures that you're going to do it. It's still all they're doing. So they like to do it in a real dramatic way. The narcissist is full of drama, full of chaos. They love it. They thrive off of it. So let's just talk a little bit about what the dramatic exit may look like. The dramatic exit can look different for everyone. What you might experience in a dramatic exit, you might have someone start a fight with you and really, not just an argument, but like a screaming match with you. The yelling, the screaming, the profanity, they are definitely going to be putting you down more as they are exiting, seemingly exiting your life. You might have slamming doors. If you are with a narcissist who gets aggressive in kind of a physical sense, then you will see something similar to a 2-year-old tantrum. They might start throwing things. They might start breaking things. They might, hit things. But so you might see that sort of aggressive behavior with the narcissist. Or you might even get the silent treatment, where they are just completely ignoring you, treating you like you don't exist, not acknowledging you at all as they make their exit. Or you might get some super dramatic fake tears. They may pretend to be so hurt about having to discard you, having to leave you for whatever reason that they've come up with. So just know that regardless of how it looks, it's going to be full of the drama. And that's how they like to leave, okay? It's purposeful, it's strategic, it's a part of the manipulation. So that's what it looks like. So let's talk a little bit about why they do this. The narcissist knows that the more they can reach you emotionally, then the more they are securing that bond with you. And it does not matter if that bond is created through the narcissist evoking negative emotions, unpleasant emotions, through unpleasant interactions you're having with them, it doesn't matter. Anytime they are creating within you some type of extreme emotional response, then that is creating a connection. That is creating a bond, especially when that is followed with periods of kindness and loving gestures, what we see in the love bombing. So when we have this type of trauma bond that's created through these highs and lows, the narcissist knows that even when they are discarding you, even when they are seemingly exiting the relationship, they know that they have to leave you feeling something and they have to leave you thinking. So the narcissist does all of their drama-filled stuff and they exit the relationship, and you are left with all of these intense, unprocessed emotions. You might be feeling, some fear, especially in the moment. If they're an aggressive type of narcissist, you might be feeling fear during the moment. Once they leave, you might be feeling some fear related to the loss of that relationship. You might be feeling some sadness, right? If the narcissist is making a big deal about not wanting to be with you, that is very hurtful. So you're going to be feeling some sadness. You're probably going to be feeling some anger. If there's another person involved, oh, I did not mention this in the drama exit. There may be blatant, outright, overt infidelity. They may have new supply and they are throwing it in your face. They may make it clear that they are leaving you to be with someone else. So you've got that jealousy, that insecurity, that rage, everything that goes along with that. The narcissist knows they are leaving you with all of that. And then you're left to think about why it happened. And what do we do when we are in a relationship with someone and they have this huge dramatic exit, especially if someone else is involved, but even if it's not, and they make it seem like we're just these horrible people they don't want to be with, we internalize that and we start to blame ourselves. So you're left with all of this emotion and you are thinking, this has got to be my fault. Where did I go wrong? What could I have done differently? What could I have done to make the narcissist, love me more, want to be with me? What could I have given them to make them not cheat on me and to want to be with someone else? So you shift the blame from where it belongs, which is the narcissist, to yourself, and that's what they want. So they know all of this is going on. So when they come back and start the hoovering, they're going to bring the issue up that led to their discard and their dramatic exit, and they are going to blame you. Be prepared. I've gone through this many times, and you probably have too. When you think the narcissist is ready to accept responsibility and accountability for their behavior, and they want to have a conversation with you about what happened, why they acted the way they did, you're either going to get a very insincere apology, obviously insincere, inauthentic apology, or, and most of the time, you're going to get the blame for it. So they do that because they know you're already in a vulnerable position emotionally. You're already kind of blaming yourself. You're already thinking that, oh, I should have done something differently. So it becomes easier for them, for one, to reach out to you and get you to respond. And it's easier for them to get you to take responsibility for what happened in the relationship, even if it is outright infidelity. They will get you to say, okay, I wasn't doing what I should have done. I see how you went to that person. Okay, I'm going to do better. It is, they are very creative, let me say that, in how they manipulate situations. And we are vulnerable, and so it's not hard to do. So let's talk about how you need to respond instead of giving in to the narcissist's game, instead of responding from an emotional place, instead of accepting the blame and responsibility for things you didn't do. For one, the best thing to do, as I've always said, especially if this is a romantic relationship and you have no ties with this person, you have no children with this person, look, no contact is the way to go, okay? They're going to leave in their dramatic way, do not make any contact with them. Don't answer calls, don't answer text messages, don't answer emails. In fact, block them on everything. Because when you're in that vulnerable space, which is where they want you, which is why they left in a dramatic way, it is so much easier for them to get back in. And that's not what you want if you know you're dealing with a narcissist. So the best way to go is no contact. And I'm talking about during the whole drama scene. Ignore the behavior, ignore the outburst. If you have to respond and set limits, because sometimes you do, I've had to say, I need you to leave my home. If they refuse, do whatever you have to do. Maybe you have to contact, your local authorities. I don't know. But if you are in a position where you need to protect your space, and especially if you're in a position where you need to protect your physical safety, don't be afraid to reach out for help, call for help. If you're in a situation where they're having their little outburst and they're leaving, or maybe they're not in your physical space. Maybe they have their dramatic exit on the phone. Maybe it's a nasty text message. Maybe it's a nasty email. Then just don't reply. If it's a situation where you feel like you have to respond in some way, maybe you do have ties to this person, you can't just go no contact, then you want to gray rock them, which is basically answer questions or respond matter-of-factly, no emotion at all, blank, blunted, gray rock, okay? You give them nothing. So that's how you have to respond when you are dealing with these people if you have to deal with them. But just know, if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, you're going to go through that cycle. You are going to be discarded in some way, and it's going to be pretty dramatic, okay? And who has time for that? Who wants that? Recognize it for what it is when it happens, and make decisions that are best for you and best for your life and best for your emotional and, of course, absolutely your physical safety. So let me know in the comment section, guys, below what your dramatic exit has been like with the narcissist and how you've dealt with that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That really does help my channel. And share this video out with those who you think may benefit from hearing about this topic. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? We'd love to have you be a part of this community. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.